And the Marylvania State's only challenge has returned to the playoffs, though it came through a really good start to the season. 3rd and 10, a chance to force a field goal as Cansey sack fumble. Saquon cuts down, great block, spins off and into the end zone. Trying to find somewhere to go, Pickett rolls. He's got some space down to the bottom and dives into the end zone. Timeouts, quick throw, picked up and it's picked off by Benford. That will be game. However, when we got to the mid part of the season, they started to falter a little bit. This year, though Kyler escapes him this time, he's got room and more than room. Field as they do go to Silas, spins off the Gross Matos tackle. Biggs, Williams, no, it's Silas who goes airborne. We need a touchdown here and onside and somehow a miraculous field goal or the pick to seal it. But in the last few weeks, they would turn it back up and we would solidify our spot into the playoffs. We even got to see a little bit of the backups play. As we have an easy touchdown here to Boyd. He held on to it that time. He's got a pocket though, it is collapsing as Reddick will pick up the sack. So now 2nd and goal, Saquon will take it from 12 instead. As they hand it off, Cook, he is stuffed down the middle. It is Gross Matos. Roughly for their field goal range. Bryce Young, he's looking to rumble. He takes a big hit, though holds on to it. That should be us headed back to the playoffs. And as we sit here yet again in Wildcard Weekend, we face a team we are pretty familiar with, the Tennessee Titans. In Week 11, we played against them. It was not a great game for us as they essentially doubled our point total, 29-14, though the yards gained were pretty similar. Theirs just counted for a lot more. Jared Goff, a pretty solid game, nothing spectacular. Kenny Pickett didn't have any turnovers, but they did a much better job running the ball. Bijan Robinson, over 100 yards, had a touchdown. For us, this was the game that Saquon Barkley got a little bit banged up in, so he didn't participate in the full game. But Israel did come in, and he played all right. We also had to rely a lot on tight end in this game, and Okonkwo being our leading guy. Johnny Thomas was theirs, who did get a touchdown as well. For us, Chris Godwin did all right. And even on defense, we made some plays. We had some tackles in the backfield with some sacks in there as well, but no turnovers. Turnovers could be a big way to help swing the game in our favor, as also if we keep them clean ourselves. Now, we do have a couple injuries heading into this game. Parker Washington turf toe in practice this week, meaning we're going to have to rely on some of our depth at that slot receiver spot. We have a backup safety in Brandon Hill who's also out. But for the Titans, they're missing 2 key guys. We just are out 1 starter, they're out 2. Oluwakan out at middle linebacker, an 89 overall, almost a 90 overall. That's a big gain for us. And they're going to be without Trey McBride. Tight ends have done a lot against us, so that's another big get for us. And if it being a playoff game wasn't big enough, we are also dealing with the fact that there's going to be a lot of snow coming down. Field conditions, they're not going to be great. We're going to have to make sure that our run game continues to lead the team, and if we could get some passing on them, even better. Turnovers should be playing somewhat of a factor in this one, with it being a blizzard. So of course, make sure, as this is a playoff game, as we head on in, hit that thumbs up, and if we win and we get 50 likes on the video before the normal upload time tomorrow, we will be back again. If we don't win or we don't hit that goal, then typical every single Tuesday, Thursday. All depends on you as we get our playoffs back underway. Underway, starting on offense, and indeed, we've got a lot of snow down on this field. We start with a handoff, and Saquon goes nowhere. Ends up being a loss of 1 play. We will have 2nd and 11. Then with 2 down the bottom, 1 up top, Pickett hard count, no one jumps. They send the blitz, we dump it off, and Saquon can't squeeze it. Quickly behind the chains here. Now with the 3rd and 11, we need the 35 for a first down. Trip set up top. Got our tight end and Okonkwo down to the bottom. They send another blitz and Pickett is dropped. It's the Titans defense with a hot start. Meanwhile, we have to punt. So the first battle of field position, I'd say, goes to the Titans as they start their first drive at the 40. Looking to throw across the middle, caught, picked up, slammed down, but he picks up 8 along the way. Kendrick Bourne, the first player to gain any yards in this game. 2nd and 2 as they got 2 spread either side. Jared Goff fakes the handoff, looks to go up top, and it is caught. We were close to knock it away, but we don't. Luke Fortner also injured on the play, and he will gently make his way off the field. Maybe he slipped in the snow. I don't know. Looked like a knee injury for sure. Bijan Robinson, though, gets stuffed the next play. It'll be a loss of 1. So far, neither team has gained anything running the ball, though their passing game has worked a little bit better than ours. 2nd and 11. Looking to go back to it. Goff does find his target, though not going to get anything after the catch. Makes it 3rd and 4 as he finds Hardman. They go back to that 2 spread look. Goff will RPO swing it, and it's a great decision. Juke by Cross as well. They are down inside the red zone. Goff has started 4 of 4. 2 catches for Kendrick Bourne, 25 total, and they are looking to tack on some points here early on. As they go with Robinson, Gross Matos will get him the second go around. It's a gain of 4. Definitely need to make sure we don't let him go off on us. 2nd and 6, empty set for Goff. 2 options up top, the rest below. As he does go up top, it is Bijan on the quick stop, 1st and goal. So far, the Titans have moved the ball pretty easily. Defense hasn't done much of anything. As they go with Robinson, he takes a stretch down below, gets the juke, and that will be a touchdown. Titans take the lead, a great start for that. That means we need a great answer from our offense. They're coming off several weeks of rest. They should be good to go. As it opens up here for Barkley, that's going to be at least the first down. It's a gain of 12. I'll take it now, but definitely would have preferred it on that first drive. Sticking with a tight set here, 1st and 10 at the 37. We go back down the middle. Saquon will pick up 4. So far, those lanes already opening up a lot more on this drive. We got 2 receivers stack up top, 2 tight ends to the bottom of the line. As we go play action, Kenny Pickett throwing to the bottom, finding Okonkwo. Brings it in at the 43. Give him a gain of 16. The first completed pass for Kenny Pickett. Same formation, though, flip it. With a 1st and 10, we go down the middle. Saquon had space down below, but he couldn't get by the first round. We'll manage to pick up 4, though. And that's what we just have to have from him. Keep those steady yards coming, whether they're hard fought or easy. Same formation for the 3rd straight play, 2nd straight play, as this time it's just a gain of 2. So 3rd and 4. Pickett will ensure we change it. We go 2 spread either side, though keep it tight. Need around the 32 for the first, and we will have it going back to Okonkwo. 2 of the 3 passes headed his way. With that, we're down inside the 30. First down will put us inside the red zone. Back to a 2 tight end set, 1 receiver either side. Saquon down the middle will drag the defensive lineman as Jack Gibbons shaken up, already missing one of their linebackers. That is the 2nd starter for him, who might be done. And that tells me we need to attack the middle of the field here. As we're closing in towards the end of the first quarter, we bring out Brandon Graham at fullback. Down the middle we do go, and we will pick up about 1, maybe 2 max. So on 3rd down, we'll need the rest. 3 yards as we're at the 23. Pickett looking to throw up top. And caught, though we do get the first down. Favorable spotting there, though the footprints in the grass/snow would probably show we didn't get that first down. But hey, I'll take it. Madden normally doesn't help us out. That'll send us into the 2nd quarter. A very quick first here for us. Only 1.5 drives so far for our offense. Only 1 for the Titans, though that has them up 7-0. As we are inside the red zone here. To start that second, 2 receivers up top. We go down the middle. Saquon, it opens up. He will get us goal to go at the 6. We wanted a strong drive to start, or build off of since the first one was 3 and out. We're getting it so far, but we still need that touchdown. Saquon again, stuffed at the line. Quick shed from the DT. Now we'll bring out the goal line set from 6 yards back. All right, see what we could get. Brandon Graham to help lead the way. Saquon into the end zone. We have tied it up, our first score of Wildcard Weekend. Now let's just hope our defense puts together a much better drive this go around. Titans did whatever they wanted last time, though primarily through the air, as they will start with that. Quick throw, shed in the tackle, big gain for the tight end up to the 45. And at best, it's their tight end too, as Trey McBride, as we saw earlier, out this game. It's Brock Wright with a gain of 20. Shout out to, what do we have him in the Panthers franchise? I believe. Another quick throw, another quick first down. Goff, 7 of 7. 80 yards to start the day for their offense, doing very, very well. They're into plus territory as they go play action. Goff loading up deep downfield, tipped away. We got Benford in coverage. Count that as the first incomplete pass for the Tennessee Titans. 2nd and 10. Do they go back to Robinson? No, sticking with the air. Quick rush, throwing it to Robinson, and he's not holding on to that one. Benford back-to-back plays. That time putting a big hit stick in on one of the highest rated running backs in the game. 3rd and 10. A chance to force a field goal, if not a punt, as the pass rush forces the throwaway. And the Titans will be forced to punt. So now we have an answer from both the offense and the defense. So a chance again for our offense to put together a good drive here. We start backed up, we swing it out of Conquo. He's gonna turn up the sideline, a gain of about 22-23. To get this drive going and get us out of the shadow of our own end zone. Already 3 catches for Okonkwo, 45 yards. Talked about in that previous matchup, it was our tight end that led us. So far, he's doing the same. Deep downfield, Pickett does not find his target. Jahan Dotson wasn't able to hold on to it. While the safety there celebrating, he didn't get a full hand on it. It was still a catchable ball. 2nd and 10, we go back to Saquon, and he is stuffed. While they are missing both of their starting linebackers, the defensive line has played pretty well. That interior locking things up. Pickett looks to throw, but they sent the blitz. It's another 3 and out as Wilson picks up the sack. So far, a very competitive game. Very balanced as well. Titans start back at the 20. They go down the middle. Robinson has nowhere to go. Givens sheds the block. He gets the stop. 2nd and 10. They got 2 receivers plus the tight end up top, though they go back to Robinson looking for the cutback lane. Gets a juke on cross. Trying to get the first down. Shakes off Whitehead, and they do give it to him. That's why you keep those legs moving. 2nd, 3rd effort gets the job done. 1st and 10 up at the 30. As they go one spread either side under center, Goff dropping back, quick blitz. Brandon Smith hits home, dropping Goff back at the 23, loss of 7. If they're gonna blitz, so are we. We gotta do just as well as they do at the minimum. 2nd and long, they go 2 up top. Goff looking to throw, does go up top. Will find his target, and will make it a much more manageable 3rd down with a gain of 10. So far, the passing has been their primary focus. I expect that to stay the same. 3rd and 7. Goff across the middle through the hands of Brock Wright. Another punt. We'll let the field position battle continue, though this one a key one. Essentially a 2-minute drive. As it starts with a throw through the hands again of Dotson. That is now 2 drops. 2nd and 10, we go spread empty. Got 2 options up top, the rest down below. Pickett does go up top, and that time too far out in front for Dotson. Took a shot. If we did that, it's probably DPI, but instead it is 3rd and 10. Now, do we run it? No, we will stick with the pass. This time a 3rd drop for Dotson. And now the Titans will have their own 2-minute drive. Talked about how turnovers could be a real big swing in this game. Getting one here, that would be huge. They start at the 4. Looking to throw. Goff stepping up. Loading up deep downfield, and Benford nearly could have had that pick. Instead, he gets his third pass breakup of the day, sending him back to the 4. If we could get a rush as well, I'll take a safety here. Anything to put us in front as they look to go with a run. Trap run down the middle. Robinson stacked up, though somehow manages 3. Didn't quite seem like that to me, but 3rd and 7. We send the blitz. Goff throws. Broken up Joey Porter Jr. We'll get the ball back. Both teams 3 and out. Now to make sure we take care of the clock as well here, as we got 1:25, 2 timeouts. Let's jump out here with the offense. Kenny Pickett has had an interesting start to this one, though it opens up for him down the middle. Let's slide down at midfield and get right back onto it. We have the ability to run. Let's utilize it. As we go a little bit of some play action. Gonna have to get to the outside. We find a Okonkwo on the move. That's gonna be a first down, scampering out of bounds. We have the guys to get this done. They just gotta do it. As we look to go with Saquon as they keep bringing all these blitzes, we'll get him into open space. One-on-one, run through and pick up another first down. Not necessarily a truck stick, but it did the job. First down for us as they walk down the safety to the right-hand side, sitting in the double A gap. Might need a quick swing to Barkley, which we will. Get him in a one-on-one again. That time he truck sticks 24. Gain of 4 and out of bounds. By no means was it anything fancy, but it was fun. We got a little bit of some press coverage on the outside as Barkley goes spread to the right-hand side. It's an empty set for Kenny Pickett, who's looking to step up in the pocket. Roll. He's got his guy. Tyler Boyd gets us down to the 1. And we'll call our timeout there, make it goal to go. And we'll bring out the big boys here. Now we got a superstar Zeke Lowry to the right side of the center. We're going to double to the backer to that side, see if we can get the push, make the cut, and Barkley has given us the lead as we head into halftime. We make it 14-7. All in all, very, very happy with that first half. It's a good battle. It's what you like to see in the postseason. We're up 14-7. We've been able to get the offense going a little bit, some running and passing, though their passing has been really, really good. These are the other games going on the AFC, and hopefully we'll see one of them next week. Now, as we begin the second half, it is the Titans in possession. A chance for them to get this game tied up pretty quickly. They start with a throw. Over the top, they find Robinson. When you have Reddick covering Robinson, probably not the best option for us. That's a play calling error for sure from the DC. They're a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. Goff swings it up top. This time they will get by midfield as they pick up a gain of 5. Goff just shy of 150 yards passing. Now, I want to say he was around the 200 mark in that previous game. Pretty sure he's going to find that here as they continually throw the ball. Driving in and knocking it away is Benford. So far, he's looking like our defensive MVP this game. If he could get the pick, probably would ensure it. 3rd and 5. Can we get the stop here with a split backfield? Goff, he's got time. He goes downfield and he finds Robinson wide open down to the 4. We're lucky that that wasn't any worse than what that was. With a 1st and 10 to the 24, they go play action. They pick up the blitz very well and wide open this time. They take advantage of it. Johnny Thomas scored in the previous one, scores in this one. We go back level. But with it just now tied, offense still stays in control here as we could find some more points, put ourselves back in front. Kenny Pickett, he swings it out. Barkley not going to even get back to the line. I will say Titans defense has been a lot more closer. They've just been tighter across the board. Haven't given us that much open looks, and that's definitely going to be coming out on us. Definitely saw several defensive guys moving, but they didn't cross the plane, and I don't think Madden has the AI to say that the defense drew Mitchell off. So it's a 2nd and 16. We'll pick up 1 yard, leaving 3rd and long. This was the start so far the Titans needed this half to regain control. They just need one more play, and we need at least 15. As Pickett sets up the screen, we got Saquon, got some blocks in front, big blocks. We shake one. And while it's a good play, it's a gain of 11, leaving us 4th and 4, and we punt. While the Titans defense definitely have played well, I think our errors have been more costly than their play. And then they also have the chance to take the lead now themselves as their offense is out. We sent the blitz, and we also knock it free. That time, Cross on Brock Wright. Cross has had a up and down game so far. He's made some okay plays. He's also given up some plays. As they go back to Wright, this time it's a catch. Pinnock gets the tackle. We'll leave them needing 4 more on 3rd as they go spread empty. 2 up top, 3 down below. Time here for Goff as the pass rush freezes in the blizzard, and it goes straight to Pinnock. That's going to be an easy pick. He runs it straight to the Tennessee line, but we start at the 41. Talked about the turnovers being big. Very well could be. And after seeing that play again, no idea where Goff was even trying to throw that one. Maybe he slipped, I don't know, but we start with pretty good field position. Kenny Pickett. He looks to scramble into the pass rush. It's a loss of 2 as Hubbard gets credit for the sack. Offense, with all the weapons we have, still sometimes just doesn't quite feel like they're running smartly. Blame that on the Madden AI here. 2nd and 12, quick swing up top. We got Saquon, and it's another loss of 2. Back to a 3rd and long. With the fact that they are missing both their starting linebackers, we should be doing much better across the middle. But we're not attacking it. 3rd and 14. This time going downfield, and it's a dropped pick, but also not close enough for the field goal attempt either, so we are probably punting. So following that pick, the only highlight that really comes from it was a great punt. We got the Titans down to the 2. Safety again in question here, as Goff will throw, no rush, quick swing, they get it to their guy, but he couldn't hold on to it, so they will remain at the 2. Now would be a good time to send in a good blitz package here. Dennis hasn't made a play yet. He's been rock solid this year. As they go Robinson down the middle, there goes Dennis pushing him back. It's to the line of scrimmage. No loss, no gain. Brings up a 3rd and 10. As we are sitting off coverage here. They got the fullback in. They go Robinson. Just need to secure the tackle. We do. 4th and 6. We will stay in here for the punt, because you never know. Safety on that would be fantastic if we could get the rush. They've got about the normal space, and it's going to be easily away. The battle of field position continues as we start in plus territory at the 46. Kenny Pickett, let's put together a drive here. Defense has now handed you 2 great starting spots. Can't miss out for the 2nd time. We start with a tight single back set. Saquon down the middle. Shakes 1. Shakes 2-ish. Though he's a little bit shaken up himself. Shaking his head as he gets up. But for now, he'll head over to the sideline. Hopefully we see him return. Stallings comes in his stead as we go with a 3 receiver set. Pickett throws across the middle and caught. Godwin, I believe that's his first of the day. You would expect a little bit more from our highest rated receiver, but it's primarily been Okonkwo and Saquon getting all the plays. Stallings, stuffed, loss of 1. That's happened a lot in this game. We should have a better push up front than what we're getting. We'll go with the 2 spread up top, 1 down below Godwin. Hard count, no one jumps. Now Israel checks in at running back, and he will pick up a couple. Still sitting behind the chains for 3rd down. We need around the 23 for the 1st down. As Kenny Pickett will look to throw. Down to the bottom and tipped away. Intended for Tyler Boyd, though at least this is field goal range. A very defensive battle could be at least broke partially here. As we bring out Ryland. This one is up, it's looking true, and we retake the lead. So with a narrow difference here, 17-14. Can the defense continue their good play this half? Robinson down the middle. Looks to break to the outside. He picks up 5. And with that, we take it to the 4th quarter. Crunch time. The season could come to an end for either of these 2 teams. As we start with that 2nd and 5, it's a stretch down to the bottom. Robinson picks up the blocks. He gets by Benford, jukes by Cross, shakes off Benford again, but Joey Porter comes across the field as well as Reddick to get the tackle. That is plus territory now for the Titans. not sure where their field goal range is. Goff dropping back. Pass rush, Cansey will hit home finally. Split that probably with Patrick Jones as well. Have not produced much of that pass rush today. Only real rush has come through blitzes. That time clean from the D-line. 2nd and 20. Back across the midfield line as Goff has plenty of time. He finally throws, but it's picked off by Whitehead. We take over at midfield. Those turnovers coming up key as predicted. As the offense takes the field, it looks like Saquon does as well, I think. Or no, that is still Stallings. So we might have an issue with an injury. We'll check on that post-game. But for now, Stallings and the offense, we need them to run us to victory, run some clock. If we could get some points on the board to make things a little bit more secure, all the better. As it's play action here, Pickett pass rush coming. He throws the pick. Okonkwo was open, and there is plenty of running room. Stallings is not going to get there. Strange in pursuit won't either. And those turnovers still playing a big role in this one as the pick six by McPhee gives the Titans the lead. That's a pretty big reason why you do not throw crossbody. Offense back on out. Graham gonna motion all the way to the outside as Stallings the lone back now. He takes a stretch and takes a big hit from Meredith. Obviously needing a touchdown now, down by 4. But also if we can make this the final drive too, that would be great. We just need the offense to start producing. As we got our guy coming across, it's lofted, but Tyler Boyd saves the team and possibly the season there. He's only had a couple grabs, but they've been some big ones. Kenny Pickett's got to buy him a steak dinner for that one. Stallings now with space right down the middle, showing a nice little burst as we're down to the 36. Still letting that clock roll a little bit as well. And it is open up again. Big truck stick takes down the safety and Matthew. And we're sitting at least a comfortable field position for the last 3 or so minutes of this game. A little bit of some play action. Some guys just going on the drags, or we could look for the end zone here as Dotson finally catches a pass. We retake the lead. Few minutes ahead of schedule, so defense, let's pick up a stop here as we're up 3. And in a game that's been back and forth, or at least close throughout, it's a fitting fourth quarter so far. It was a fourth quarter that got away from this team last time as it's a 3rd pick. This one going to Joey Porter Jr. We start at the 38. A chance to run that clock and add some points. And a time for Stallings to become a big name player here as still Saquon has not returned. Though the rushing for outside of the last drive has been pretty slow going. The Titans front 7 has been pretty stout. Though we're going to challenge it with a heavy look as we almost let the play clock expire. We go weak side dive. Will be a decent little gain, though 3rd and 5. It's a little bit longer than in running spot as we do hit that 2-minute warning. 24-21, we are in field goal range, but that would still leave it a touchdown and an extra point to take the lead for the Titans, which I don't want to let happen. 3 receivers up top, we got Okonkwo down to the bottom. Kenny Pickett making checks at the line as he will throw. Rolling, going downfield, and he overthrew an open Okonkwo. But we will have to rely on that field goal then still. Kicking from just inside the 40, it's just shy of a 50-yarder for Ryland, who goes 2 of 2. Well, we at least cannot be beat by a field goal for the 2nd straight year in the wild card. A touchdown and that extra point is still in play. Goff, he throws to the flat. That's Brock Wright, gain of 5, and he gets out of bounds. Now, obviously, Goff has not had a great second half. I think every single one of his 3 interceptions have been this half. So he might be a little bit antsy out there. If we could find a 4th turnover, that would be fantastic. Goff in the pocket, quick throw. Brock Wright again across the middle. We've been leaving that tight end open quite a bit. If we could find some play across the middle then to take that away, all the better. As we're at a 1st and 10 at the 39. Goff quickly goes to the flat. Robinson manages 4 off of that, gets out of bounds. They still have 3 timeouts. 1:21 on the clock. They're up now to the 42. As they do make a change here, they send 3 down to the bottom, including Brock. I think they sent the receiver to the tight end spot. But yeah, that was Hardman at tight end. It works. They still find Brock Wright across the middle. He's been their guy so far this drive, into plus territory now, as we're about to tick under 1 minute. Goff dumps it off. Robinson not gonna go very far. It's a gain of 1. Quick tackles as they stick with a hurry up. They still have their timeouts, but they're letting the clock roll. Now under 40 seconds. Goff going deeper downfield, and he overthrew the potential go-ahead touchdown. Jared Goff, help us out a little bit more, please. 3rd and 9, 37 seconds. Pretty clean. He's gonna roll a little bit, and he throws it away. It is 4th and gain. Just 1 more stop here will send us to the divisional round. As they got a couple receivers up top, 1 below. Jared Goff goes up top, and Porter tips it away. That's a turnover on downs, and we are headed to the divisional round. Overall, the boys played it tight. Defense, I feel like better than the offense, but at the end of it, they all came together. They got the job done. We take down the Titans, get a little bit of some mid-season revenge, and we are moving on to the next round of the playoffs that we did not reach last year. And we are moving on to face the Patrick Mahomes-led Texans. This is another team of which we are familiar with. We actually opened up this season playing against them in another close contested game, 24-21, and that came with us getting the touchdown in the 4th quarter to get the win. Looked very similar to how we played this game. Now, once again, turnovers were a big part of that game. We picked off Mahomes twice. Kenny Pickett was also picked off. Saquon Barkley, nothing super from that game. DeAndre Swift also gave us a little bit of a hard time as well. I expect this to be another good battle. Jake Ferguson, tight end, he played pretty well. Very similar again to this game we just went through. The good news is Saquon Barkley's injury is not lingering, so he will be back for the next game. And as for the Texans, they are missing several key guys. Lenore out at corner. Ferguson is even out. All of these guys suffering injuries in practice heading into the divisional matchup. So that is pretty big. Now, we haven't finished off our practices, so our list of injury could grow, though fingers crossed, knock on wood, it does not. So of course, with the win, get this video 50 likes. We'll be back again tomorrow, even with us having the typical Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos of the superstar mode with our quarterback in Bronson Moreau. We will double up if you guys get that 50 likes because the team delivered you the win. So we'll either see you tomorrow or on Thursday as usual as we head to the divisional round, still on our quest to win that Super Bowl, which we have to do either this year or next, or the challenge has failed. So make sure you don't miss it. Hit that bell icon on the bottom right, scroll down, hit that sub button, and definitely tap the bell icon so you're notified of when these videos go live, especially if we do have that double upload tomorrow. So we will see you next time as we travel to Houston for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.